truncated route from the 9-kilometer long route that was earlier planned but had to be cut short because of pro-Tibetan protesters, and really unprecedented security around this area, not allowing much of the public who wanted to be part of this rally to be present there. And that's it for the moment. What's going to happen next is this Olympic flame will be traveling to Bangkok in Thailand, where they have their own set of problems surrounding the Olympic torch relay. The Thai government has already made a statement saying that they will deport anybody who they suspect of interrupting this torch relay. And from then on, it will traverse across Southeast Asia to Australia, East Asia, and then to China, where it will have a 30-stop tour in China itself before ending up in Beijing before the start of the Olympic Games. And this torch has come from Islamabad in Pakistan. Before that, it came from South America, and from there, North America. Before that, San Francisco. In Europe, London, Paris saw the biggest protest that this torch relay has seen so far this time round. An embarrassment for China, an embarrassment for England and France as well. And finally, though, of course, in India it has been a success, an uninterrupted torch relay. All right, Arunodaya Mukherjee is there. Arunodaya, I don't know what you can see from where you are right now at India Gate, but Suresh Kalmadi making a speech there, a triumphant Suresh Kalmadi, and the end, of course, of the Olympic torch relay without interruptions.
Venkatesh, you'll have to repeat yourself. I can't quite...
Arunodaya, just give us a sense of what it is that you're seeing there.
Well, at the moment, Venkatesh, they're all on the stage. They've just, as you just pointed out, that they have lit the torch. They've lit a larger sort of the flame over here to celebrate the end of that 2.2-kilometer run. We have on stage at the moment Ms. Sheila Dikshit, the Chief Minister of Delhi, Mahesh Bhupati, as well as Leander Pageson, who were the last persons to actually carry the torch as well on the stage. We also have the Chinese ambassador, who's also on the stage. So really a big smile on his face. Things seem to have gone as per schedule. There haven't been any major disruptions on the way of that torch so far. They are making a few announcements. They'll of course ask all the dignitaries, at least some of them, to speak about the experience so far of having hosted the torch run so far here in the capital this time around, Venkatesh.
Indeed, as Arunodaya is saying, Suresh Kalmadi making a speech there at the end of that Olympic torch relay with really different members of the Olympic torch relay at the stage. Apart from Chief Minister Sheila Dikshit, we also have Saif Ali Khan on that stage. We also have Amir Khan. We have Leander Pageson, Mahesh Bhupati, representatives of Indians from every walk of life, as such, 70 of them. And it's a success, of course, for the government of India. A tinge of the bizarre, of the farce, in fact, in the entire torch relay, which took place away from the eyes of the public. No member of the public was allowed really near this torch relay, completely sanitized. Let's, in fact, listen into what Suresh Kalmadi is saying.
Mr. Digvijay Singh, President of the Shooting Federation, who's going to get us many medals in the Olympics. All the famous Indian athletes, sportsmen who carried the torch from the Rashtrapati Bhavan to India Gate, and who have come from the length and breadth of the country. All great sponsors, the one and only Milkha Singh, put your hands up. Thank you. And all the wonderful citizens of Delhi. Well, this is a great occasion. The host city of the Commonwealth Games 2010. The torch has come to the host city, and the Indian Olympic Association is determined to keep up the spirit of the Olympics and the Olympic torch. And I thank all of you for participating in this spirit of the Olympic Games, which are going to be held in Beijing in China. All athletes all over the world have been training for the last 4 years for hosting the Olympics in Beijing, and now this torch which is going through the whole world, it has now come to India. India, the city, the country of the Commonwealth Games. I really thank all the sportsmen who carried the torch today. You have done your duty for the country. You have done your duty to Olympic sports, and we salute you. I am very sorry that we could not accommodate a lot of sportsmen who wanted to run. We could not take more than 70 sportsmen, but we will take you all next time, I promise you, in the torch relay of the Commonwealth Games. Once again, I am thankful to the Vice President of Bangkok for having brought the torch from Rawalpindi to Delhi. And thank you all for having attended today's function. Thank you.
Suresh Kalmadi concluding remarks at the end of the Olympic torch relay ceremony, and from here the Olympic torch travels to Bangkok, and from there to Kuala Lumpur, Jakarta, Canberra, Seoul, Pyongyang, Ho Chi Minh City, Hong Kong, and then finally on to China and 30 different cities in China. Arunodhay Mukherjee has been there. Arunodhay, give us a sense of the public. Is there any public at all at that function?
Well, yes, Venkatesh, public has managed to actually come inside. Of course, there's heavy media presence. Apart from that, there are also a handful of children who are flanking the three sides of the lawn, overlooking the stage that, of course, our viewers can also see at the moment where all the presentation is taking place. There are also a lot of foreign dignitaries as well, holding Indian flags, holding Chinese flags, and keeping up the spirit of the Olympic torch really right here in the capital, despite all that we've seen across the world, despite all those protests that we've seen here in Delhi. Of course, to quote what Mr. Kalmadi said just a short while back, as we all just heard, is that this just goes to show that the spirit of the Olympic torch is still being held high, just as the torch was while they were running that stretch of the Rajpath to come till India Gate, Venkatesh.
All right, time now to go across to one of the torch bearers, CNN IBN's very own Digvijay Singh. Digvijay, we saw visuals of you carrying the torch a short while ago, both arms held aloft in triumph. It must have been a great feeling.
Yes, Venkatesh, even though it was for a very brief while, it was a great feeling because suddenly the person who handed me the torch, Captain Dalbir Singh, who is a rower, handed me the torch, and then they started running, and we had a couple of camera crews in front of us. It was an exhilarating feeling, realizing that when I was growing up, all the people I looked up and admired who carried this torch, Muhammad Ali, Cassie Freeman, all these people actually have carried this torch, and to be a part of this torch relay, to actually run around 25 meters with the Olympic torch is a fantastic moment.
And tell us a little bit about the mood out there, subdued mood perhaps. We could see, of course, huge smiles on all the torch bearers' faces, but hardly any public to cheer you on.